the start of our Edgerunners lore series. Tonight, we begin with asking who was David Martinez, his life, his death, a boy with a dream and the heart to chase it. We are starting here at the point of no return, the final Cyberpunk 2077 mission, as we experience this epic ending to this incredible game. We will uncover the story that made Edgerunners legendary. So to begin with the story of David Martinez. David was born in the back of a speeding EMT ambulance, delivered by his mother, Gloria, while reattaching a mercenary's arm mid-transit. From his birth to his death, he learned sacrifice, urgency, and love, shining in the margins of this great night city, albeit in the poorest district. As we begin the final mission of Cyberpunk 2077, we can see the difference between rich and poor in this city. The opulence in front of us now is incredible. But Edgerunners talks of something completely different. David's life would weave through grief, violence, and neon-lit ambition. As you can see, as I'm playing Cyberpunk 2077 tonight, we'll go over this final mission. But I will be making a choice at some point, as you're probably aware if you finished the game itself. What choice should I make? Which ending shall we go for? All will be revealed. A scholarship and relentless hope took David to Arasaka Academy. Gifted, determined, and resented by wealthier peers, he faced bullying, not for who he was, but for where he came from. Discrimination, coded in status, left marks deeper than any blade. Okay, we're going into one of the, I think, final conversations where we need to start to make choices here. Which ending did you get for Cyberpunk? Or which ending do you like the best? It's probably best that I disclose now that I have finished this game. And I have actually played, I think, 2 or 3 of the different endings. Definitely 2 of them. And one is definitely more interesting than the other. Today we're probably skipping through a lot of the parts we don't require. But this is the perfect background for David's story and the Edgerunners story, I think. So let's talk about the crash. Gloria's death.
Offers intriguing. Need to think about it.
In a desperate act to avoid mounting tuition fees, David illegally modifies his visor.
Are you well? Yeah.
The system crashes
You are bleeding.
and then tragedy.
Don't delay.
Gloria, his only anchor, is shot in a drive-by and denied medical aid due to a lack of insurance. He scavenges her savings for treatment. Okay, where are we going in here?
I warned you.
But it's too late.
Could be hours from it now, Pete. And you can't stand on your own
Loss
feet.
becomes his catalyst.
Body listens to me.
At this part of the game,
See what I'm getting at?
as I said, is the point of no return.
Of course I can see. Want me to handle
And you're very limited in terms of where you can go and what you can do.
I'll get us to
And you need to be completely leveled up and ready for anything that's coming. I will say that I'm probably overpowered for this final mission,
plus she owes me.
but
maybe she'd stuck her neck out for you.
it's still never easy.
But now,
Even headshots in Cyberpunk
We know a thing or two about ops like this.
don't seem to be
Blast our way into Saka
one
Tower
kill,
just like we did.
one shot, one kill.
Then find a way inside Mikoshi. It's our only
Do you prefer
I don't know. You
the
honestly think
DLC to the main story,
chance, her resources, her connection.
or do you think it complements it perfectly?
Better in NC. It's gotta work. We breached the tower. All cracks open Mikoshi.
Let's talk Cyberware.
Great, you checking out again?
In Gloria's possessions, David discovers a military grade implant. In grief and rage, he integrates it. It's kind of perfect timing to talk about that now, as we're in the chair. His body bends to technology and consequence, something we're all familiar with in this game.
Drag yourself here. Beat that hell back. You missed you a hell of a fright.
As you can see, we're in the chair,
The time off the table.
and
You be treated immediately.
it's come full circle from the first couple of missions into this last
completely myself.
sequence.
I know. And that's a bit worrying.
So, how bad we talking?
So, for David,
That bad.
speed becomes a weapon,
Alright. That should be a
but
lot better.
his stability crumbles.
Carefully.
Fate invites itself
Try.
right
I'm getting
into his spine.
Slowly.
you
Another victory.
some clothes that I thought met the Edgerunners theme this evening. Probably you can get it much closer.
Well, looks like I can sit up all right.
How did you find the first person experience? The point of view. I know there's mods for a third person option,
You tell me.
but do you think that adds or detracts from the experience?
You'll flatline in some back alley.
I never quite trusted this though,
Chance to take matters into your own hands. Understand?
but my fears were for nothing in the end.
Try. Soon.
No.
He was a solid guy.
Now.
Let's talk meeting Maine's crew.
Yeah? What about it?
David,
You'll find a last
an outsider,
window tries and
becoming an edge runner.
gift from Misty. Want to give in to the voice?
After confronting the gang leader, Maine,
Go silent. Get out.
the same man who supplied
Or
David's
find another way. End things on your own terms. Got a little
proves himself.
Blockers. Manage to talk
His reflexes,
the table.
powered,
Rest will be up to you and you alone.
earn him a spot on the crew.
We've got one last chance. I'm taking the lead.
Incidentally,
Endo tries
we will also be doing in this series
way this is gonna work.
the crossover
Enough.
between this in-game world and the Edgerunners world.
Stretch your noodle. Fine.
We'll talk about David in this episode,
Christ, you're talking out
Lucy in the next,
Out loud. What?
and then how do these worlds combine?
thing.
Can't thank you enough for all you've done.
In stolen
Only wish I could have done more.
limousines
Go on now.
and nighttime heists,
Take the man.
David begins to move on his new path,
And you hang
edge running. Okay, let's have a look around here. And I should have been paying attention in this point. Let's have a final quick look around. As you can see, I've removed the hood. The atmosphere is greatly improved through doing that. But what I need to do next is a bit obscured. Let's talk Lucy for a little bit and how she becomes part of David's story. The promise beyond the grid. Lucy is not a netrunner. She is a compass, windswept and world weary, yet full of hidden light. Their bond grows in stolen hours. Okay, I need to get these pills. And David vows to take you to the moon. Take you to the moon myself, he says. Hope becomes necessity, as real as the implants coursing through his body.
Hey V, I heard.
Okay,
Well, your thoughts?
what did you think about this character?
Sorry.
Right from the get-go, I was reminded of
And I know it won't be easy
Blade Runner,
for either.
that hairstyle
If you don't want to decide
and
here,
the outfit.
I know a much better place.
It was great.
Why is this spot special?
I took Jackie there once.
Blade Runner,
It's not far.
Dread,
What's he gotta do with it?
and
You'll see.
a few other movies came to mind while playing this game. Okay, so let's do a walk and talk at this point. So let's talk about the final stand
Top floor.
in Night City's heart.
He had the same glum face.
David overexerts
This is it, Chica.
every neural impulse.
Doesn't sound like the Jackie I knew.
Gravity generators,
His mom
bullet
just found out he signed up
arms.
with the Valentinos.
hyper
Trust me.
speed.
The neural wells on one shoulder.
He becomes
gang killers on the
legend,
other. No choice can ever seem right.
but muscle is not
Life wasn't easy
the
for
same
Jackie,
as soul.
but he found the courage to bet on himself.
At the end,
After
he stands alone.
I brought him here.
Digital echoes and neon reflections,
Ah, that's more like it.
his only
See that?
company. And his last words,
I come here when I need to get away.
whatever tune
She's on.
like I give her.
Ought to sit, mull through some shit yourself.
As we look around, you can see that, especially in parts of the game, you're forced to play, you're forced to go. It's incredibly atmospheric. And by this point, you might have figured out which path we're going to take. Because it's coming up soon, where we have to choose. Take one final look, and let's have a seat. We'll talk to Johnny and make a decision.
You were right. Choice spot.
It's the point where many people pause the game and search
Oh, you know.
what each ending has to offer. Which is the best ending?
I'm gonna leave you alone.
And that's obviously going to be
Take your
a
time.
matter of personal opinion.
Scared me, know that? Thought you were
If you've made relationships in the game,
Still here.
for now.
you can do different things
You know
at this
you're
point.
calling anyone you want to say goodbye to.
Worst case scenario.
But for our purposes,
Is that what you expect?
No.
we are
Whatever
not
you decide, bring
going
us
to
back
talk to
here.
anyone.
If things don't go our way, just fucking
And
anyone you gotta talk to.
we will be choosing what I think is the most appropriate for our Edgerunners
Nah,
law
not really my style. Goodbye.
discussion.
You do you. Come a long way to get
So.
here, haven't you? Just think. It all started in a fucking
Are we
lab.
going to space or not?
Men who tried to kill me.
See exactly what I mean. Trying to save yourself.
Let's talk about Night City's
Do that.
fallen icon.
Panham and her tarmac rats. But then they're
Not Johnny,
really heavy on your soul.
but David.
Or you take Arasaka's deal, but then
David
your own soul.
dies.
Conscience.
Here we go. Let's go for option 3. My first playthrough, I chose Panem Val, I think.
Think you ought to go with
And I've done, I think I've played through all 3 of these options.
You absolutely sure. No going back.
So in Night City, legends never remain buried for long. David's story becomes caution and dreamlike. The price of ambition,
You're up, Johnny.
the risk of flesh becoming code.
Just go easy.
The real price of flesh becoming code.
I'll get us through this. You'll
He is memorialized not for his victories,
see you
but
on the other side.
for his choices
That's right.
to run, to love,
Burn this whole
and to defy.
down.
Look who we have here.
As we enter the bar, we get a real sense
Drop in for one last drink.
of the end game coming.
I'm looking for Rogue.
Big booth over there, but you
And
probably don't want to disturb her now.
as Johnny,
Think I do.
Wait, no, I'm
we
serious.
can embody
In the can.
That what you think?
more of the tropes
Oh, I'll watch.
that
I doubt I'll be the one to get a lesson.
we love about this game and this genre. And
And I can change my mind
we need to talk about
Hang on, give me a sec.
the body, the soul, and the price of silicon.
Taking a break. It's me.
Because
We'll talk soon.
what sets this futuristic noir setting apart
Who died?
from many other
See me?
Frankly,
stories
I'm not sure.
Why? We had fun at the movie.
is the
Not
price
the movies anymore.
of your
Got a
upgrades.
good idea why you're
Cyberware is power,
and that's always a bad sign.
and that's illustrated the most through Edgerunners.
Better could I take it to?
But
Out of that
power
crazy
is
proof of
forgivable
by some crazy
only
coincidence
if
of
the soul
Supposed to mean.
can survive. David's mind
Just thinking back.
fractures under the trauma.
Old times at all, Rogue.
The trauma
Fine with where they are.
that he cannot outrun.
I can see that. Shame no one else.
Is it the same for V?
Luck.
Is her story really that much different? David's body mutates like something from the movie Akira.
Oh, yes, you is.
His mind unravels
Nothing. Your shift's done.
with the physical changes.
Okay. Guess I'm gonna go.
Edge running
We'll have the whole place to ourselves.
is not a triumph,
Now talk. Just what the hell
it's
are you and see?
martyrdom,
That my bottle behind
and the martyrs burn
Been waiting there.
bright.
Just, I never knew what the fuck for. But I'm starting to get some good
Look at
ideas
this.
about how I might use it.
Samurai alcohol. There's probably somewhere you can get this.
I'm just curious what it cost you.
Now we go for the deep conversation
I'm no exception.
That what you tell yourself
and time to
back
push
checks?
That's what I tell
some
myself
of the
when I look at
conclusion
the graves of the crew from the Atlantic.
of David's story.
It's what I tell myself when I look at you now.
I hope you found it
The past.
relaxing so
That's
far.
right. But that's not why you're here.
What do you think of
Again, and this
this character?
chatter is just a prelude.
What did you think of this bar?
No. Fuck.
So the legend that lives on and echoes.
But the process can be
David Martinez,
Johnny.
his arc in Cyberpunk 2070 in Edgerunners, sorry,
So you
is tragic,
No, fuck off, princess. I'm running out
but
of time, Rogue.
it is also vital.
That fucking clock strikes 12.
It's a narrative
p.m.
of a street kid who became myth, not through immorality, but through human fragility.
Only one place we can do it. The data fort, Mikoshi.
In Night City,
The only access point we got a chance of reaching is tucked snugly under Sokka's
the neon
Arasaka?
reflects
Again? Should have seen that.
the soul.
Only an idiot
Fast,
does the same thing over
furious,
while expecting things to work.
fragile, and unforgettable.
You even have a plan for this?
How much weight
You're the best.
does his story carry
You tell me how we're gonna do
after the show ends?
Did you say we?
How will they continue the story
it. Work without you.
in a second season that was never intended to happen?
So what? I dust off and look
All
at
these
the
questions remain.
crusade against Arasaka?
Bingo.
Tonight we've only
When?
begun to touch upon the Edgerunners lore and story.
And what makes you think I'd agree?
We've only just begun
No, you only want.
this final mission
And everybody else you buried while you
and the
climbed
point
to the top.
of no return.
Shit. Knew this would happen one day.
So join me next time
That one night, by
for
some
more
fucking miracle, you'd waltz in here
more
and
gameplay,
down.
more history,
Some things never change.
and more Cyberpunk.
Have we changed?
I don't know.
Let's take this drink.